Hey everyone, it's Rory, and you might have heard about a little app called Letterboxd, which is an online community for film nerds like myself to go and share their latest film reviews and also join in dialogue with the community and even chop it up with some of the most significant creators and filmmakers who are working today. Martin Scorsese, we love you. You were born for this, baby. Keep doing your thing on Letterboxd. We want to see more. So, in the spirit of rankings, I thought I might go through and give my 2023 top-rated Letterboxd films. These didn't all necessarily come out in the year 2023. These are just my top reviews from films I watched in 2023. So some of them you can go out and still catch in theaters. Otherwise, these are good watches that you might just want to scour the streaming services or your local library for the DVD rack and pull a few of these out because these are 5-star films, in my opinion. So, right up top, Boy and the Heron, 5-star film. Hayao Miyazaki's work is famously nostalgic, sentimental, astute, also just really heartfelt. So, word of caution going into this, it's about life, it's about love, it's about grief and family and history. So, if you're looking for something of an emotional powerhouse, Boy and the Heron is a knockout film. Number 2, another emotional powerhouse, but something of a throwback. This is The Verdict. So this is a Paul Newman film, came out in the early 80s, but what I love about this movie is not only the pitch-perfect direction by Sidney Lumet, but it's also just the atmosphere. Everything feels like it's so lived in and worn out, that real kind of late 70s vibe. Everyone is constantly smoking cigarettes. There's a cigarette in hand. They're asking where are the cigarettes. It's a real throwback, like I said, and the acting is superb. You don't get much more monumental courtroom speeches than this one, and the way that it's shot, everything kind of looks like a Renaissance painting. I don't know what else to say. 5-star film. Go watch The Verdict. Number 3, this was another 2023 release and obviously hotly anticipated, Killers of the Flower Moon. So we mentioned Scorsese at the top of this video. This was his opus that he's been working on for several years. Another collaboration with Leo DiCaprio, and what else to say? This is just a really powerful, powerful film. The way that it's self-aware, the way that it takes the unusual approach to not center the supposed hero of the story and the lawman, but to actually go a step deeper and look at the systems that enable this kind of horrible historical incident and what's uniquely American about that, I thought was just so insightful and so powerful, and rightfully, this is sort of a debut party for Lily Gladstone, and we hope to see her career take off after this, and Martin Scorsese's sort of bittersweet footnote to a really stellar 50-year career. Hopefully he's got more films in him before he calls it quits for good, but this is just a really, really masterful late period Scorsese. Go out and catch Killers of the Flower Moon. Number 4, another throwback. This one is a bit long in the tooth now, but it proves that the third installment of a franchise needn't be the lamest one. So this is Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. I did watch this in preparation for the release of the new Indiana Jones 5, which was in theaters over the summer. So I was doing a bit of catch up on the franchise, and this one just really stood out to me. Like, is it a bit of karaoke of the best things that the Indiana Jones series did in the previous 2 films? Yes, it is. Does it add Sean Connery? Yes, it does. Does it go one extremely bizarre layer deeper, saying that both the senior and junior Dr. Henry Jones slept with the same woman who happens to be an undercover Nazi spy? Yes, it does. Do not cross the seal. Do not skip this movie. Last Crusade. 5 stars. Number 5, Master and Commander, Far Side of the World. This is one that obviously is beloved by a lot of middle-aged dads out there, so kind of no surprise that it was ranked so high for me in the last year, but it's great to go back and revisit this one because it's from the early 2000s, and yeah, everyone remembers Russell Crowe's career was just tearing along an absolute clip following his breakthrough role in Gladiator. Master and Commander is one of those quietly brilliant films that you can always go back and revisit. It feels fresh, and it's just a great ride and 5-star film. And finally, number 6, my only other 5-star rated film from 2023, Trainspotting. We know this one, we love this one, an absolute 90s time capsule, a lot of powerful themes in this one about addiction, about human nature, but the soundtrack, the cinematography, the overall energy of this one just always gets me buzzing. So it was great to go back and revisit this one and yeah, get into that nostalgic groove with great characters and great scenes that you love to rewatch over and over again, check out Trainspotting. So there you have it. Did you see all these on my list as well? Are you going to curate your next watch party with any of these choices? I hope so. I would recommend them. Catch you next time.